This video is brought to you by the award-winning prop firm, Crest. All right, folks, here we are on Trading Up. We've got Charlene FX in the house. We've just done a podcast. Go and check it out. It's fantastic. Link below this video here. She's about to walk you through. We're going to challenge her, in fact. We're going to do a bar replay challenge, and she's on one of the pairs she trades, AU, and we're going to see how she goes. So it's all set up. We're just about to jump in. So, Charlene, welcome back to the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me again. Happy to be back.
Well, let's share your screen and then put you to the test.
Crest is an award-winning prop firm that funds traders with up to $2 million and offers generous profit splits up to 90%. So one thing that really sets Crest apart is their no minimum trading days requirement on their challenge and verification stages. On top of that, traders who successfully pass the challenge and verification stages are eligible to receive a bonus payout of up to $30K on top of their funded stage profit split payout on performance. And be sure to use promo code TradingNut, all one word, to get 10% off your next challenge. Click the link in the description below or the card above to find out more.
All right, guys, so we're going to be doing bar replay on AU here. So let's find a date. So I don't want to go too far back because it doesn't let you look at the whole move. So let's see. I'm going to say, let's do it around here. Summertime. Right around summertime-ish time. Let's go to, we're already on the daily. All right, perfect. So what I like to do typically, guys, let me see where we are in the market here. I like to get an idea of what the entire market is doing on the higher time frames. I don't really look at the weekly too much. Just the daily. Daily is really all you need for the most part. Okay, as a scalper, I know about swinging and all that type of stuff, but scalping, you really don't need much else. Okay, so we see that price was holding this area here, and then we made a deep dive down here, and now we're pushing up and we're pushing down. So a lot of up and down movement going on here on EU. We're scalping, so no big deal. We're not looking to catch an entire move anyway. But at this point in time, we see here that the market is bearish, but it's looking like it's doing a bit of a retracement here. All right, so if I would break out fib here, we're right around the 61.8 retracement. Not bad. Okay, so perfect. So let's mark off our daily levels. So I'm going to mark off this daily high here and this daily low there, and then also this daily low. I'm not going to mark off this one because this candle is still forming, so I don't really know what it's doing, so I can't mark off that candle. But we do see that it is rejecting the sells, and it could be about to continue bullish because we see that long exhaustion wick to the downside. So let's swing on over to the 4-hour time frame, and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No big deal. Let's move let's move this up just a little bit here. I don't really like this setup, honestly, because I'm seeing a bullish engulfing here. Price is holding this area here, so I'd like to see price continue up here. We did exhaust in this area here with this area here. So it'd be nice if price could break above, and if price did break above here, that would be excellent for us to continue up for the buys, to continue up to test those highs there. So that's what I would typically be looking for. So let's go down 1 hour. We might take entries on the 1 hour because I don't know about the 30-minute and the 15. I don't want to get kicked out of here because we're too high up or too small on the time frame. So this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so out of session. So let's move it on over to it's London. Let me see, Asian. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right around there. So let's see if we can move this along here. Right, one more candle. Boom. All right. Perfect. So we are lingering inside this box here. We're not going up, we're not going down. Not the best setups you want to be seeing, but it's still decent moves in here. This is about 37 pips. Not bad, not a bad setup. We're only looking for 10, 20 pips at the most, guys. 10, 15, 20 pips. That's what I look for with my setups. I'm not looking to catch massive moves here. So I'm gonna stay on the 1 hour here. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning here. Price has found a level of support right here. All right, now this isn't, I mean, even though this is a 1 hour support, it's not a very strong one because price has already told us that it can come down here. It's done it in the past. There's no reason why this can't continue down to come down here. The fact that price is holding this area here, that's really the area that I want to see being respected, is this area right here. Okay, this area right here is where I want to see price become respected, for price to potentially bounce off of and then hopefully continue bullish. So that's what we're looking for. So we can't take a sell here because we're too close to support, and we can't take a buy because the market is pushing bearish right now. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see what the next candle tells us, and if the next candle rejects off this area and we get a nice, maybe the next candle gives us a bullish close, or even if this one rejects, then we know we have we're in the clear for the buys to continue. But if we get a bearish break up below this area, then I'd be looking for the retest for us to take the sells on down. So let's play this next candle. Okay, so price comes down. Perfect. So price came down inside this area here. So let's see if we can get a break like around here, I would say. That's what I want to see, right? I want to see price give me a bearish, a bullish close inside this area here, and then a break. Okay, our stops will be below this area here, and then take profit would be, you know, above this area. So above this area, guys, I'm looking for for the buys to continue, and then if we break below this area now, I would be obviously looking for the sell. All right, and that's pretty much what my strategy is. I'm looking for price to respect a certain area, and then once it respects that area, I'm looking for the candlestick confirmations to tell me what the market wants to do. So if the candles are printing bearish, then I'm potentially need to be looking for a sell or some sort of engulfing for price to break a strong level. But if it's pointing bullish, then I can stick to what my overall bias is and then look for the overall bias for price to continue. So after I see that level, a certain level being respected, at that point, I'm looking at the candlesticks to see how they form. Okay. Now keep in mind, guys, we are in the 1 hour. We could go down to the 30, but I just don't want to get kicked out. I don't want to have too much noise on the market. I like to keep it, I want to keep it on the high time frame so I can really see what's going on. Because if I go down to the 30, I'm going to want to go back up to the 1 hour or the 4 hour, and then it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm going to stay on the 1 hour for that sake and try to find as many setups as I can to give you guys an idea of how I see the market. All right. So boom. All right. So we have a bearish break, not a strong one, but we have a bearish break. Okay. So what I'm looking for doesn't mean I'm looking for the sell right away, because this could just be a deep pullback to the downside here before price breaks back up. Now, the good thing about this is if price breaks below here, it doesn't maintain and the next candle goes bullish, more than likely the next candle after that is probably going to continue up because price failed to continue coming down, and the retest was a weak retest at the most. Okay, so that's not the first bearish break you see doesn't mean jump in for the sell. It just means you have to wait, be patient, and let the market tell you what it wants to do. Okay, now this is telling. Okay, now I'm going to move this over just a little because it's not in yet. Now this is telling, right? We push down and price rejected and it's pushing back. Now here's what I'm thinking when I see this. I'm thinking if we break below this area here, I don't want this. I'm thinking if we break below this area here, now I'm looking at sells because price is pushed down, we pushed up. Yeah, we rejected, but if price comes back down here, more than likely we're ready to come down. Now, if price breaks back up in here, even better for the buys, because if price breaks back up in here, guess what I'm looking at? I'm looking for long positions inside this area for price to continue up, and I want price to stay above this area here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm not immediately jumping in for the sells right yet because this just could be this on the high time frames, guys. This could just be a wick. This could be a long wick for a bearish candle, and the next candle goes bullish right on back up. Okay, so I'm looking to see if price breaks back down here, we're in for the sell. If it breaks back up, we're looking for the buys. Okay, so we got activated for the sell. We got activated for the sell. So my entries was a little bit too tight, and we got activated for the sell. And boom, price pushed up. So now close the sells out and the buys are in order here. I don't care that we got activated, no big deal. I would have closed out anyway. All right, so we're activated for the buys. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see price reject and leave a wick. All that was a deep pullback. It was just a deep pullback and price just pushed up here. And now I'm committed to the buys. Now, I'm committed to the buy. I'm trying to move my arrow here. Now I'm committed to the buys. Okay, what are we doing here? Because of here, this was a 42 pip take profit. Okay, so 42 pips take profit. My hand is falling asleep here. 42 pip take profit. Now, guys, I'm not holding my trades for this many hours. Okay, as soon as this candle pushed up inside this area here, this was a 19 pip. This came up 19 pips before it retraced. More than likely, I'm already out. More than likely, I'm out. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you guys. I am not holding TPs to, massive moves, especially on AU. On gold, I do that. Gold pushes way more volatile. AU is a very slow pair. So I'm not in the mood to hold moves for very long on this move. To tell you the truth, guys, I would have been out probably on this candle here, because I am literally not gonna give back all this profit to have price come back to past entry into drawdown, hoping that price is gonna continue all the way back up here. I'm not doing that. And also, this is out of session as well. This move took place at 10 o'clock. By 10:30, 11, I'm out of the market. So more than likely, I would have grabbed this move here and I would have been done for the day. So this entire move here I wouldn't have been in this move. Okay, but this is the way this is playing out. For example's sake, that's what we're looking at, but I wouldn't have been in that move. I would have definitely been out on this candle. So all of this back and forth, I'm not involved in that. All right, so either way, we had a pullback here and price pushed up. Now, again, guys, as long as price stays above this area, I'm looking for the buys. If we break below this area, I'm looking for the sells to continue. Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Is it 3 in the morning here? Wow. Okay, London session. So we're already in London session. Let's find another setup and we'll call it a day after that. All right. So London session here, we see that we have some good volume in the market. Price is pushing up bullish here, and we keep holding. We keep holding this level of support. So price has already pushed. We don't have a trade set up here because the market's already gone. So we just have to wait for some sort of a pullback to tell us what the market wants to do. And now it is 11 in the morning. So guys, this isn't a setup I would be taking. This is nasty. I'm not taking that. All right. So let's move it along. What day of the week is this? This is Thursday. So we have up until Friday. So this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is 7 o'clock at night. This is 9 o'clock at night. For some reason, London Asian session has been pumping on AU during May of 2022. So this is 1 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, London session. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so let's see if we can find a setup here, right? Because this is looking really nice. All right, so finally, this is that daily level that we had marked off, and price has broken above that daily level, and now we're pushing on up here. So I can't even. Okay, this was the highest. This was the next daily level that we had here. So I'm looking for buys, guys. I'm looking for the buys for price to continue bullish here. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. So what I'd like to see is for price to hold this area right here, this daily high. We want price to remain above this area for us to be safe to look for the buys to continue. But if price breaks below here, I'm looking for obviously the sell to come on down to retest that area there. But for now, my overall bias is for buys. Why? Because we have a break and a retest. So I'm looking for something like this for price to break above, break down, and then continue bullish. So how far away are we right now from support? We are about 15, 16 pips. So I'd be looking for something like this, something like that. And then stop loss would be back below that area there. All right, so let's see what the market gives us here. Okay, so let's see here. So yeah, I'd be looking for the buys above this area. We do see price moving nicely up here. Where was this? This was 19 pips, and this is 36 pips, and this is at night. So this is the entire day here. This is an every hour candle, as you can see. So our entry would have been we got activated here, and it looks like here the move took off at 9 o'clock and it pulled back again at 12 o'clock. Are we sitting in this move waiting on this pullback? Hell no, we're not waiting for that. I'm usually out by like here. So the market came down to like these highs, let's say, So we caught 15, maybe 16, maybe 20 pips on this move, because I'm not waiting on the pullback, guys, and I'm not holding my moves all this time for the market to push. But for example's sake, let's see how far up the price actually does hit up to that daily level to see if the market did continue bullish or if we just dumped right on back down. All right, so I'm going to move this along so that this part of the video isn't too long. But overall, guys, above this level, looking for the buys. Below this level, I was looking for the sell. So right now, the buys are playing out nicely. And this thing just keeps on going here. We're a good distance away from that area up there. I'm curious to see if we hit it, though. So let's see how the market's setting up here. So this is 9 o'clock at night. On Tuesday, this is midnight. Okay, so we're out of session right now. So let's see if London session gives anything here. Not too much, not too much. We're still holding this area right here of support. So we can continue holding this support. We should continue up, but if price does break below here, then it's no longer the buys are, and the price we're gonna need to retrace here. So let's see here. There we go. We broke support and price dumped. Price is dumping right now. And wow, look at that pullback. Look at that pullback. If price breaks back up here, the buys are back in play. But if price breaks below, back down here, then it's probably going to sell off. So there we go. Up, we broke back up. Are we going to hold? Are we going to hold support? And now we are ranging. Wow, nothing happening. And this is the hour time frame, guys. This is no structure, no setups, no nothing. I'm actually not even going to hold this anymore because now the market's just not doing anything right now. All right, guys, but that's pretty much what I look for. I'm looking for, let me clean this up just a little here. I'm looking to see what levels is the market going to hold, right? And if it respects that level at that point, now I'm looking for candlestick analysis. That's it. That's all I look for when I trade. I'm not holding my trades for very long. I'm catching 5, 15 minute, 30 minute candles at the most. I'm entering, I'm trying to get 10, 15, 20, 25 pips per move, depending on the setup, depending on the pair. If this is gold, way different, because gold is way more volatile. I can catch 20, 30 pips on a 15-minute candle on gold. AU is a very slow pair. It's a very good pair for beginners. It does follow structure very well, but it's a very slow pair. It does a lot of nonsense sometimes before it actually moves, which can be a pain in the butt. But for the most part, it's a very good pair for beginners and for experienced traders, okay? So when I'm looking at a pair, guys, once I find a defined level that's being respected, at that point, I am simply waiting on the candlesticks to tell me. When you see candlesticks that are giving you exhaustion wicks and no real structure, no bias for buys, no bias for sells, you have this dump and price just whipping right back up inside. Those are setups you want to stay away from, because it looks like manipulation, because you have no idea what the market essentially wants to do. It is holding a level of support, but it broke down here, retesting some level down here before it pushes up, and then you have all this exhaustion level. And when you see stuff like this on the higher time frames, for sure, you definitely want to stay away from setups like that, because those aren't going to give you the setups, the high probability moves that you're looking for. Always stick to your higher time frames, guys. They're what's going to give you the highest confirmation for your trades, and that's going to give you more confidence to take your setups on your lower time frames when you know what the higher time frames are doing. So this wasn't the best bar replay, but at the very least, you guys got to see an idea of how I see the markets, how I look for setups, and I hope that this part of this video helped you out and you're able to see how I break down charts. I do several backtesting videos on my YouTube channel as well, so if you want to get a more in-depth look at that, you can look at that as well. For the most part, this is my practice of what I'm looking for on the charts, and hopefully it helps somebody out. So thanks, guys, for watching this part of the video.
Hey folks, ever wonder what broker I use? Well, I use Hanko Trade. It was a no-brainer because I was looking for a broker with good trading conditions and one that wouldn't restrict my leverage. Now, by joining Hanko Trade, I've also cut down my trading costs significantly with their super low commission of just $1 per 100K. You can learn more at hankotrade.com or just click the link I've put in the description.
All right, folks, there you have it. Charlene on the charts, breaking down her trade setups and finding an entry there. So, Charlene, what's the best way for folks to get hold of you?
Charlene FX on Instagram. That's the best way. No extra letters, no underscores. Just Charlene FX. Shoot me a DM and let's talk.
Awesome. And folks, whilst you're clicking around down there, there's a link to her show notes. Remember that. Check out the podcast we did as well, and hit that subscribe, like, and notifications bell. Click on all and you'll get future videos like this coming your way. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.